Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Lacey here. I hope you're all well and keeping safe. Now on Tuesday, if you remember rightly, I read you a story on dinosaurs. And yesterday we did some work on making our own dinosaurs using some of our 2D shapes. Who can remember the names of the 2D shapes that we used? Great, well done. Yes, we used a circle, a square, a triangle and a rectangle. Now today I thought it'd be really good if we actually made a dinosaur. Again, you can make your dinosaur however you like, using whatever colours you like. But for it, you will need a paper plate, a toilet roll, some paint, and if you haven't got any paint, you can use some felt tip pens or colour pencils, whatever you choose to do. You will need some glue, some goggly eyes and some scissors, but be careful with scissors, remember, because they are sharp. First thing you're going to need to do is you're going to fold your paper plate in half like this. Give it a little squish down the middle, and then with your scissors we're going to cut down the line that it's made. You see the line is made down here? We're going to cut down it. Well done. Now we're going to keep one side of the paper plate for later on. We're going to use the other side now. Now you can choose which colour paint you would like to use or whichever colour pen you would like. I'm going to use some purple paint. Okay, so we're going to get some paint on your paintbrush and you're going to start to paint this half of your paper plate. Remembering to cover all of the plate up, not leaving any white bits. It has to all be covered. We don't need a lot of paint, just enough to cover it. Can you see? All over. And you're going to keep going until you have done all of your plate. Once you've painted all of your plate, you're going to have to leave it to dry. And while that one is drying, you can then get your other side of the plate and paint this piece too. Okay, so I painted mine earlier on, so here's my one now, all nice and dry. So the first thing that we are going to do now is with our toilet roll. Now you might need to get a grown up to help you do this because it can be a little bit tricky. If we're going to give it a little bit of a squash, and we're going to find the middle just roughly, and we're going to cut down the middle. Okay, so now you've got two halves of a toilet roll. Now we're going to use our paint again, and we're going to paint all the way around this half, all the way, remembering to cover up all the little bits. We don't want to see any pieces anywhere, all to be covered in paint. And you're going to do that to both of them, and then you're going to let them dry. And again, Miss Lacey already done hers, can you see? Here's mine, all painted and all dried. Great. Now when they're dried, you're going to need to ask mummy or daddy or a grown up to help you do this because it's a little bit tricky. You just need to make a couple of tiny little slits in the toilet roll. Not all the way down, just a little bit. Can you see? I've just made it a tiny bit. You need to do that on each side. Okay? So now we've got one slit there, one slit there. We'll do the same on this one. Like this. Well done. Good. And now, with the other side of the paper plate that you painted, we're going to get it and we're going to cut out round the edge, just a little bit of the edge. We're going to cut out a neck piece. Okay? Once you've done that, you're going to get your glue stick. You're going to put a piece of tiny bit of glue on the end Can you see? Just a tiny bit. And then we're going to stick it on the side of the plate. Just like that. Now you might want to put the dinosaur's neck up really high, or you might want to put it down really low. It's entirely up to you where you choose to do it. Okay? Great. Then when you've done that, you're going to get your googly eye. A little bit tricky this because it's quite small. We're going to put some glue on, like that. And then we're going to stick it just up here, just like that. Now if the eye keeps falling off, don't worry, just put a little bit more glue on it and it eventually will stick. Don't press too hard, just press it a little gently. Well done. Now the black felt tip pen, we're going to draw a little tiny mouth on him. Like that. Can you see? Good. Now, this is the other tricky bit now. We're going to place the bottom of the dinosaur's body into the little slit that we made in our toilet bowl holder.